I want to hear you say it. Come on. Come on. Who's your new guitar teacher? Who is it? Marty Schwartz. Who is Marty Schwartz? Is that the dude that wears the fedoras? You can't make fun of Marty. I'm your new guitar teacher. You know why? Because I'm starting a new series. It's called Uncle Judy is your new guitar teacher. So this series is just gonna be exactly what I said. I'm gonna be teaching you how to play guitar because you suck, right? You clicked on this because you suck at guitar. You little simp boy. I'm kidding. You don't suck. You're great. You're a great guitarist. But I'm better. Today's question is, how do I write guitar riffs? Or what is the secret to writing guitar riffs? Let's just get the secret out of the way. I mean, I don't care. You don't write a guitar riff. That's how you write your best riffs. Now I'm gonna explain what I mean by that. Let's say that you come down to your studio, or whatever you might call it. Why am I acting gay? And you say, I'm gonna write a guitar riff. Guess what? You're not gonna write a guitar riff. That's not the way it works. Okay, these riffs come to you, right? Am I getting across to you with my philosophy on guitar riff writing? I don't know if you guys are picking up on what I'm putting down. Ideas for your sick guitar riff, that's gonna come to you. You're not gonna just pull it out of the guitar. If you keep trying to do that, you're gonna give up. You're just gonna stop playing guitar because you're gonna be like, I'm not good at this, right? Now don't get me wrong, you can write riffs by saying, I'm gonna write a riff. They're not gonna be good riffs. It's not gonna be a good riff. No one's gonna listen to it. No one's gonna like you. I really suck at being informative. So yeah, we got the big secret out of the way. Now, when you do write that riff, how do you make it even better? One of my tips is called finger painting. And I call it finger painting because a lot of people call it coloring the riff or coloring the licks. But I call it finger painting because what do you play guitar with? You play guitar with your fingers, simp. Now let me show you what I mean by coloring it, alright? Being that polyphia is a big topic on my channel, I'll use one of their riffs. Let's take the goat riff. Here's what it would sound like if they just wrote it. And no, they didn't put any time into it yet. I don't know if this is what it sounded like when they wrote it. However, this is how it would have worked with me if I wrote the goat riff. Something along those lines, right? Just something very simple. It still sounds cool. It still works. But how do you take that and make it iconic and just like where people can't stop listening to it? Put color in it. So there's something. They would put that slide in there. It's a nice little good feeling in there. They put the harmonics in the spaces. I don't really know what I'm talking about here. I just need to make a video, and I've been wanting to do like guitar lessons. What I want you guys to do right now, or after the video, is tell me in the comments, what do you guys want to know how to do on guitar that I already know? Because I'll make a video on it. What's next? You gotta remember hooks. Now, you don't need to put hooks in every song, right? Some people don't like to use hooks because it's cliche and poppy. However, if you want people to keep listening to your song, if you want your song to be catchy, put some hooks in it. Now, hooks kind of come naturally, or you can kind of pull them out of your ass. You know, just whatever works for you. I'm slowly losing my insanity. Hooks are just usually repetitive things that you could imagine people singing along to, you know. Look at that, you can do that. Hooks aren't hard to write. They're not a hard thing to write. A beginner guitarist can write a good hook. One more thing to color it, put some groove into it. Something that people can dance to, get moved. Now this works for any genre, but you don't have to put groove in your riff. A lot of heavy metal riffs don't have any kind of groove in them. But if a metal riff does, that's when you're really headbanging to it. How do you put groove in it? I don't know, it just kind of comes to you. If you got groove, you'll be able to put groove in it. Another way to get groove is when you can imagine people clapping to it in the audience, right? That's always fun. You know, when they get off time, and then you just have to like tune them out or else you're getting... Alright, that's all I got for finger painting. Oh, what's next? Don't be afraid of simplicity. This is a big one. Alright, because I hear way too many bands that just want to make their riffs as technical as possible. And that works for like a math rock band or a tech band, right? Because that's the way it's supposed to be. But I hear bands, smaller bands, yeah, like local bands that are trying to get big, they put way too much into their riffs. A normal person doesn't want to hear sweep picking for an entire song. I'm totally winging this right now. I don't know if I'm doing a good job. I didn't write down anything. I wrote down, do not write a riff. Finger painting, be a simp, and then I'll explain the next one in a minute. Don't be afraid of simplicity. Think about the most iconic guitar riffs of all time, right? I'm talking like 70s Led Zeppelin to Seven Nation Army. You know, like, look at how simple those riffs are. And they're good. They just work. Don't worry about sounding cool to other guitarists. I've made this mistake. I'm pretty sure every guitarist has made this mistake. The really good guitarist knows how to play simply. A real guitarist doesn't have to show off. Have I ever shown off in my videos? I don't think so. I don't like to show off. When I figured out how to sweep pick, I really like to show off. But that was when I was a child. Be a simp. Don't be afraid to be a simp. Simp doesn't really mean be simple. Now, make it your own. Now, this is a big one. This is a huge one. Don't write riffs that sound like Jimmy Page or... Who's your favorite guitarist? My favorite guitarist of all time is David Gilmour. However, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna be the next David Gilmour. No, you have to be the first you. That is the most cliche thing I have ever said. But I'm serious. Write your own stuff and make it sound like you. Whatever your name might be the first you. These are quotes straight from The Rock's Instagram. I don't really know how to make the riffs your own. Just kind of keep doing it until they sound unique and people can tell, oh, that's that guitarist, yeah. Kind of sucks. This is a trash video. I don't know. I think most of my guitarist subscribers are already pretty good. But if you're new to the channel, go watch my other videos. This is garbage. I'm gonna actually try to make this a series, and the next one will be better. Just give me some more suggestions for what you want to know, what you want to learn on guitar, how to play the guitar. If you don't like this video though, just tell me. Just put it on in the comments. Like this is ass. This is garbage. Don't do this again. Yeah, I love you guys. You're very sweet, and I love you. You're gonna go far, kid. Garbage video. That was God.